basically we've been good men. So stop talking over work, 'cause you know we've had it all before. Why don't you go out there and do something useful?
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I did curl my hair, but they kind of like lost all the curls. This is why I don't curl my hair anymore, because look. But anyways, I pretty much did it for the video, so that's all that matters. Today's look, I decided to do this really pretty Valentine's Day look. I know it's really dark in the room. It's about almost 5 o'clock, so the sun is going down a lot on me, but when I started this video, it was bright as fuck. But anyways, you guys, I did film this, what am I gonna call this look? This Valentine's Day flirty tutorial. I really don't know what I'm gonna call it, but basically this is a Valentine's Day look. I wanted to do a really flirty monochromatic look for you guys, because it's just like so pretty and pink and something different. It's definitely something out of my comfort zone, which you guys know I do like to do a lot on my YouTube channel, so I thought I would be different. I did try some new makeup products that I wanted to talk about, which I didn't film in the last video. I'm such a bad YouTuber, but I did use some new products, which I'm so glad I did do a first impression on the video, so I'm really excited. I did try this today, which I love. You guys will see me try it in the video. I love it. This is the highlight I'm using right now. It's so pretty. It's on my cheeks. I'm really happy how this highlight looks on my skin. Like, I think it's just, oh, my hair is such a mess right now. I'm just really happy how it looks on my skin. It looks like skin. It's super beaming. It's super like luminous. It doesn't look cakey or chalky, which as a makeup like fanatic like myself, that's like my biggest pet peeve. But I love this. It's so beautiful. It's so gorgeous onto the skin and applied really nicely. I did use just like a goat hair highlighting brush, which I'm really happy I did. I mean, if a highlighter is chalky, of course you can use a beauty sponge. That'll work too, whatever is your preference. But that's basically it for this tutorial. I'm really happy that I did this look. A lot of people were messaging me because I posted like a few videos like way back and did this look. Everyone was like, oh my god, like your makeup looks so good, like what did you do? And you guys, this wasn't a really hard tutorial. Like, it's a pretty easy makeup look, but I think it like looks complicated. But I definitely, as every video I do, explain in real detail like what I did, and it wasn't that difficult. Like, this is a really easy makeup tutorial. I find that I do like really natural looking makeup looks, people think it's really hard, and if I do a makeup smoky eye, like they think it's like totally easy, which is not the case. Smoky eyes are way harder than like a look like this. But anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and I love you guys so much. Until the next one, bye. Bitch. Yes. Okay. Now I'm gonna move on with and use this Jaclyn hydrating under eye primer. I always must use this because my under eyes get so crepey, especially during the winter time. It has this really cool metal tip. So I just quickly put it under the under eye. And this look isn't going to be like super complicated. I've just been really loving this kind of like monochromatic flirty look, and I thought it would be perfect for Valentine's Day because it is coming up. My boyfriend's not a really big into like Valentine's Day. He thinks it's just another day for women, but he always says like something nice to me on Valentine's Day. He thinks it's stupid, but so happens when you're in love. You do things like that for your loved ones. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to foundation. Okay, I'm gonna use the Hourglass foundation, the stick foundation in Shell and Linen. I always forget which one's darker than the other, and then I get confused. I think Linen is the darker one. the shell is the lighter one. Yeah. I'm gonna basically paint my face. Really big zit here, and I hope you guys won't notice it. A bit. Like this. And some here. The covets of my nose. Now we're gonna move on with another favorite of mine. I've been loving this NARS Radiant. It's called the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and I'm using the shade Mont Blanc, which is my shade right now, but I am getting a little bit tanned, so I might have to switch shades, but that's okay. So I love this foundation. I just like pump a few pumps, and that's what he said. And then we're just gonna spray some setting spray onto the sponge. And I'm just gonna pat this into the skin. And this foundation is more like a medium kind of coverage. It's not really full, but because I use the Hourglass stick foundation, it becomes full. Just on the forehead, on my vibe head. I have like a really big forehead, like it's enormous. It's like Tyra Banks' forehead. I used to get like bangs all the time, but everyone thought I was like some China doll, so I stopped doing it. Okay, I know I look really pale. Maybe I do need a new foundation, but I'm just like too lazy, so yeah, it's like really pale for some reason. Just blend it down my neck, just like this. Don't worry, we're gonna darken it up. I'm gonna put a shit ton of bronzer. I definitely need a new foundation, but that's okay. It's really going anywhere, so it doesn't really matter. And then I'm gonna use this concealer. This is the KKW. Her concealer in shade number 5. I know this is discontinued, but I just have it on my counter, and this is what I'm going to use. Because I'm so pale right now, my foundation, I look like a ghost. This has more of a yellow tone, so it's going to neutralize everything. So basically everywhere. I think I'm going to use this because I'm so pale. I want to darken up my skin tone a little bit. So I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Cosmetics Cream Bronzer in the shade Sandy. You guys can see it. And I'm just going to grab I think I'm going to use this one. This is the Y7, so it's very dome-like. So which is why I like to use it. I just like pat it on the back of my hand. You see that color there. And I'm just gonna pat some into the skin. If you guys watch my really early tutorials, how I used to do my makeup, it's so different now. I used to never use cream bronzer. I was like, oh, it's too like pigmented, or like I just found like it didn't blend well. But honestly, just like mixing cream and powders, you just need to know how to work with them. Like, so if I'm going to use all cream products, I use it before I set my face, which the old me would mix and match, and then it wouldn't blend well. It'd be all blotchy. But I find using like cream products with your powders and knowing how to blend them properly, I find it's like more natural looking, and it's not as like cakey how I used to do my makeup. If that makes sense. I think I got this new one from Rare Beauty. This is in the shade, what is this called? It's called Melting Blush Nearly Apricot. I did use it once before and I really liked it. And it's so cute. Like, look at it. Like, I guess you're supposed to put your finger in there and kind of use it with your fingers. I don't do that. So it looks like this. It's really cute. Yeah, this is in the shade Nearly Apricot. And I'm just going to use this brush. This is the Morphe x Jeffree Star JS3. It's kind of dome-like. I love these brushes for applying blush or like cream contour, but more like blush. So I'm just going to pat some into the component here and just kind of blot it on the back of my hand because I don't want too much. And I'm just going to use my mirror here. And I like to smile. This one, I have the shade in Nearly Nude. This one's more pigmented because it's more of the apricot color. How come it's not playing the episode? Like that. I just want like a little bit of color, not too much, just like enough to make it pigmented. We're actually I'm gonna do my under eye first, I think. So I'm just using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder Under Eye and Face. This is in the shade 1. I need the 2. So I'm just gonna use my sponge to set my under eye and lid. Like this. I really like this powder because it's light and airy and it kind of has a luminosity to it, so it's not super cakey onto the skin. Like that. It's not overly like cakey either. Set the under eye here. Okay, that's good. And then I'm going to use the same powder to set the rest of my face. I'm just going to use this brush. This is the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill JH01. Okay, well, that's a lot. And I'm just gonna kind of powder the rest of all those cream products. Forehead, just a little bit. Yes. Okay, it's looking so dewy and natural. Now we're gonna move on to eyebrows. Okay, and I'm actually gonna use a different eyebrow pencil than I usually do. This is the Benefit Cosmetics Goof Groove Brow Pencil in the shade 3.5. I've been loving this pencil. I've just been like testing out different products and different brow products, and I've been loving this one. Yeah, so I'm just gonna quickly do one eye and then show you more on the other eye. But I basically comb it up, and then we're just gonna take the tip of this. That's what she said. And then I'm just gonna gently comb the bottom part, and then we're just gonna brush up all of that product. This is the best way I've been doing my eyebrows because I'm really heavy-handed when it comes to my brows, and I find this way is the most natural way. And then we're gonna comb them down. I'm just gonna fill them in. I'm just gonna, okay, they look good now. Comb them out. Like that. Like this part. looks like definitely more natural and not as bold as I used to do though. Okay, we're gonna do the other eyebrow. See? Perfected them like this. I'm gonna comb them up and blend it. Yeah. See, they look more natural, but not like too bold like I did them before. But I really like this pencil because it's very creamy. I've used other ones. They're too stiff and hard to draw in, but I really like this one. It's really creamy. Yes, Benefit. They definitely do have one of the best brow products. Okay, now I'm gonna do, yeah, see, they look like full but natural. Okay, I'm gonna do my cheeks. Yeah, because we're gonna bake. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna do some bronzer. I'm gonna use this one and be like really old school. So this is the MAC Cosmetics Give Me Sun Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. Who remembers this bronzer? Like, I remember I worked at MAC before and everyone was obsessed with this bronzer. This was like the best and everyone loved it. So I'm just gonna use this and be like old school and nostalgic. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of like rub this in. And it's gonna give me some extra bronziness. Like this. I forgot how much I love this bronzer. I was like, yes, honey. I was like looking at my old makeup, like what I would use for this look. And I was like, oh my god, I'll use this. I haven't used it in years. Like forever. Seriously, I'm just gonna bronze my forehead just a little bit more. Into this area. I think I'm gonna contour a little bit, but I'm gonna use this Morphe Glamour Bronze Face and Bronzer in the shade Icon. Then I'm just gonna use this tapered brush by Morphe times Jaclyn Hill JH05, and this is like my new way to contour. So I use this brush and just use some of that bronzer and just go underneath here. To give it some more depth. Like that. See the difference? Just gives more of a darkness. Like such of a difference, and it kind of erases all of the harsh lines. Okay, now we're gonna bake. I'm gonna use this one. I really like this powder. It's the Beauty Bakery Flour Better Not Bitter, and this is in the shade Cassava Yellow. Get it? Because it's like baked goods. It's like cassava, it's like yellow cake. So cute. I really like this powder. It's like really good. So I'm just gonna take some. It looks like this. I don't want it to spill out. I'm just gonna take some like this. We're just gonna pick the bottom half of my face. Okay, before we move on to eyeshadow, I'm just gonna do my nose contour. And my favorite nose contour is the Hoola bronzer. I'm just gonna use it in this palette. So this is the Hoola bronzer. I'm just gonna contour my nose real quickly before we move on to the eye look. And Hoola bronzer is my favorite contour for my face or my nose. I just like know her is reliable and it's not going to be blotchy. I don't really like using nose contour, like contour powder for nose contour. I find it's too harsh and it doesn't blend very well. I'm just gonna real nice because I'm going to put powder in it. It makes it look more emphasized when I put powder there. Powder on my under eye. We're gonna move on to eyeshadow now. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Cosmetics. No, not Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is the Morphe palette, Jaclyn Hill palette volume 2. It's so dirty because I'm gonna be honest, I use her like no tomorrow. Okay, so we're gonna go in. I'm gonna go in with, look how beautiful this palette is. It's pretty new, so it looks nice. My other palette does not look new and is not as nice. So I'm gonna go in with this shade Perfectionist. It's kind of like a creamy, rosy kind of shade, and it's perfect for the transition color. So I'm just gonna use this brush because this is the only brush I have that's clean. I actually forgot to clean my brushes. I was like, bitch, what is wrong with me? So this is the Morphe x Jeffree Star JS5. So I'm just gonna go in with that Perfectionist shade. And keep in mind, you guys, this palette is pigmented. So I'm just gonna apply this right here. Right here, just like a light shade of color. Ta-da! Ignore that zit. Okay, now we're moving on. I'm gonna use the shade Comfort Zone, which is right next to it. It's just like the same shade, but just a little bit deeper in tone because I want this look to be more in depth. More deep? In depth. Yeah, that's the word. Okay, so I'm just gonna use a more like a packer brush. So this is the Morphe x Jeffree Star JS6. It's literally the same thing as the M433, just it's pink and the Jeffree Star one. So I'm just gonna pat some on the outer corner here. And just kind of like shade it in. Blend it out and kind of like really blow it out. I want this to be like a really blown out kind of rosy look. Okay, now we're just gonna blend that out. I'm just gonna use like a fluffier brush. There's like literally no product, it's just what's left over, and I'm just gonna like blend that out all around. Everything out. Okay, now we're gonna go with the even deeper shade. I'm gonna go in with this far left color, which is Thick Skin. That's what my mom always says, I need to have more thick skin because she thinks I'm too nice. Which I am, but I can be a bitch too. Okay, that thick skin and just put it on the outer corner here to make it even deeper in shade. It's basically like a really deep brick shade. I really like it with these other tones. Yes. Okay, moving on, I need a pencil guide. I think I'm just gonna use this brush because this is what I have in front of me. Okay, we're gonna grab that comfort zone color right here, that middle shade that we used. And I'm just going to use the E17. This is like one of my favorite brushes. And we're just going to place this right here. No, it kind of looks crazy because I look Uncle Fester, but this is the vibe I'm going for. Okay, now I'm gonna do the lid color. So I'm gonna use the first shade, Certified. It's just like a really nice basic white color. I used to use like just like any like translucent powder, but I find using an actual eyeshadow is way better than using like a translucent powder because it doesn't stay. And this is like one of the strongest stain powder lid colors. It's like translucent for myself. It just like makes it look very ethereal. I've done this step many times on many of my tutorials. Just like this. Just like that. And then we're going to do the inner corner with this shade. Make everything look very ethereal and wide-eyed and bright-eyed. And I'm using the MAC 242. I love this brush. It's like one of my favorites. Now, I'm going to do a different look. Okay, now we're going to do the under eye. This palette is very dirty, so I'm going to use Central Park shade. This is a dark brown color. I'm just going to put it here for now. Brush. This is the M432 brush. And I'm just going to put it on the lower lash line. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay, we're going to put this Volume 2 palette away. And then we're going to go back in with the original one and use that Central Park shade again. Oh my god, I have my hair in here. Okay, where is that brush? And I'm just gonna put this on the upper lid shade right here. Brow bone highlight. I know this is like more of a matte look, but I have to put some brow bone highlights. That's just the rule of thumb, y'all. Okay, I'm going to use this one, M213, and I'm going to use this Jaclyn Cosmetics. What is this called? The Flash Palette in Accents, I think. Yeah, this is just called the Blanc. the Flash palette, and I'm going to use this shade Sparks. It's like a really yellow kind of undertone for pale shades, which I love. I think it looks perfect. I'm just going to pop the excess off and just apply this really quick and easy. So just in the high points there. Just like the perfect highlight in my brow bone. Ta-da! Okay. Now I am going to move on. We're gonna do mascara. I'm gonna use this one. I've been loving this mascara. This is the Lily Lashes Triple X mascara in the shade Black. And I really like the applicator. It just makes me have like really voluminous lashes. And I'm just gonna apply a thin coat. Like that. And because we put that shadow there, it just makes it look really elongated. Okay, and then now we're gonna move on to lashes. I'm just gonna use these Beauty Creations. These are in the style Daydream. I always say shade, so I'm so happy I've been saying style. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply it right here. Let's see. Oh yeah, that looks so damn cute. So pretty. I really like these lashes. I started using these lashes because what's her name? Daisy Danger. She's really famous on YouTube and Instagram and in the beauty community, and she posted it on her stories and she said she loves these. And I had to try them and I'm obsessed. Like I bought like 30 of them. Okay, so now we're just gonna take this lash and apply it. So basically, I just put it on and kind of perfect the ends. Like this. Okay. And now we're gonna move on to blush. Put this away. So I'm gonna use the Physician Formula Butter Blush in the shade Copper Cabana. It's so cute. It has this little mirror. It's really cute. And then it has this little applicator. I wouldn't use this for blush, but it's cute. I have to reapply it, but whatever. Now, I'm just going to use this brush. This is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH04. And I'm just going to pack some in here. And I want this blush to be very like coppery, kind of monochromatic. And this is the perfect shade. And it smells so good. It smells like Hawaiian tropics. Okay, then I'm just gonna use the camera to make it more pigmented. I look down into the mirror and I'm just gonna put it on my top lash line. Right here. For my nose highlights. Decimal points. Yeah, I can't skip this step. I'm I'm actually going to use a new highlight for my cheeks. This is the Revlon Skin Light. It's a prismatic highlighter in the shade Daybreak Glimmer. So this shade is supposed to be comparable to the Anastasia Amarizi highlight. It's so beautiful. The reason I didn't do this on my nose, on my chin, and my inner corner and brow highlight, because I always use Sparks and Iced Tea, and those are my originals, but I'm going to use this on the cheeks today. So I'm just going to swatch it for you guys. I haven't even swatched it. So pretty. It's actually really pretty. This is like my typical gold highlight, and I'm so excited to use it. This was $15. I went to, I think, where did I buy this? London Drugs. I couldn't find it online or on Amazon. It was sold out everywhere. I was like, damn, Revlon. I don't know what. I'll just use this highlighter guide. This is the Morphe times Jeffree Star GHS4, and I'm just gonna take this highlight. And I usually get really nervous when I use a new highlight I've never used before, but I did read the reviews and a lot of people do like this, so we'll see if it's up to the hype. So I'm just gonna apply really lightly. Ooh, it's actually really pretty. Thank God. Thank God. I get so nervous when I use a new highlight. I'm like, bitch. And I do like the Amarizi one, like, because it's discontinued, so people are like freaking out about this, and I think that's why it's sold out everywhere. Oh my God, it's so dewy. It's so blinding and like just like pretty. Ooh. Okay. I'm actually really impressed with Revlon. Like, this is bomb. They had one that's a bronzer, but this was the highlighter one, so don't get confused. Read the label carefully, because my girlfriend bought the bronzer. I was like, just exchange it. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. Okay, that. Do a little bit more. Okay, this is my new favorite highlight for my cheeks, you guys. I'm like, that's saying something too. Like, this side is so blinding. Oh, do a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. Now, we're done with her. It's like a really cute nude color. I try not to line my lips too much because my lips are so big. And no, I don't have lip injections. These are my lips. If you look at my dad, I have his nose and his lips. So no to those haters who keep saying I have lip injection, a nose job, and fake boobs. Just saying. Okay, next, because I want this to be, of course, monochromatic look. Sorry, I think I'm just reading something somebody texted me. I think it's a scammer. So, again, I'm going to use the Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is Outspoken. It's a really pink color, if I can open it. I've used this a few times, and I posted some pictures of myself with this color, and a lot of people kept asking me. So this is the color. So I'll just swatch it for you guys really quickly. It's like this. It's very pinky, kind of pink. And I think it's going to look so cute with this look. It's so pretty. It's like different than what I usually do, like go for nude, but it's like a pinky nude. And then I'm just gonna put her back, and then we're gonna do some more Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and then I'm just gonna do my brow gel and lower lash mascara. Hooked it up there. So so whatever. Okay, now I'm just gonna use the MAC Cosmetics Extended Play Giga Black Lash. Such a long name for a lower lash mascara. I really like the tip. That's what she said. Really like the tip of the wand, so you can really get in there. I'm so dirty-minded. Ignore the how you are. I'll let you know and you'll see. Okay, you guys, I did curl my hair, but it's kind of like gone now because I was filming like a reel / TikTok. I just hate the TikTok filters, like they're not flattering. So I made it on Instagram instead, but definitely all my curls are gone. But that's pretty much it for today's tutorial. I did put my Jaclyn Roxanne necklace on, but the only thing I don't like about this is it flips. You just have to fix it. But yeah, this is where I crib my hair because the curls don't last like ever in my hair. Like I have horrible hair. Like I have my dad's hair and it's super thick and it never stays, but that's besides the point. But that's basically it for this tutorial. This is my Valentine's Day look. I actually really loved how it worked out. Like my eyebrows look good. Everything looked good. I love, where is it? Where are you? Highlighter from Revlon. I love this Skin Light highlighter. It's just so beautiful. It's been a few hours since I finished my makeup and it looks gorgeous. Like look at that beam. Look at that glow. Like it's so freaking beautiful. Like this is my new favorite highlighter. Like, and I don't know why there's not more people doing reviews on it. I've seen a couple videos of influencers that I follow on TikTok and I see it on my reels. They've kind of done a comparison from the Anastasia one and this one, and like I was like shook. I was like, why don't I know about this? Like that's crazy. I don't even know when this came out, but it says new here, but I guess I don't know about it, which you guys should try this. It is $15.99 for a drugstore concealer highlighter. That is a little bit pricey for a highlighter for a drugstore, but it's good. Like I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's too expensive, because usually drugstore highlighters are like, I think the Maybelline one, the really famous one that's like gold that everyone went crazy for, I think that is $8.99. The Mont Lava one, I think that's what it's called. It's Molten Highlighter or something. But this is really good. I have some Revlon staples in my makeup kit that I love and they're good. Some of the stuff's okay, but for a highlighter that's drugstore, this is amazing. Like it's beaming, it's head on. I'm telling you, the drugstore is just taking the makeup area by storm. Like I'm really shook by this. I'm really glad I did the first impression for you on camera because I love this. This is why it's a first impression, obviously. But yeah, that's pretty much it. See, this necklace. That's pretty much it for this tutorial, you guys. I had so much fun filming. I felt really tired in the beginning. My boyfriend came over yesterday and I think he left around 2. Like, I'm just so tired today. And I try to make myself like a coffee and espresso is still not working. I just like didn't do anything today. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to film a tutorial and have this up by Valentine's Day. Technically, it's not Valentine's Day, but it will be when I post this up. I've been really good about posting like on a regiment. Last week I FaceTimed my mom. My mom's like, why are you wearing makeup? I said I did a test run before I do the actual filming, so I need to wear makeup. Yeah, and then she thought it was weird I was wearing makeup and FaceTiming her, but whatever. Yeah, so this is the tutorial. This is the look. I hope you guys really enjoy this tutorial. It was really, really easy to do this look. It's not that hard. It looks complicated because I know it is a lot of makeup that I have on, but it's really not. Like right now I'm doing my makeup very natural lately just because I'm getting older. I'm turning 30 in like 2 months. I can't believe it, but I'm gonna do like a really good birthday video and actually have it on my birthday this year. Hopefully the restaurants won't close, because every time it's my birthday, freaking Bonnie Henry shuts down. I was gonna do this huge party last year and then she freaking shut it down. But hopefully, fingers crossed, she won't. So I'm really excited to have a birthday this year. I might do a March favorite coming up. I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna test run and do a couple different looks, and I'm gonna actually like buy more new makeup so you guys can see the first impression of everything. But I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I had so much fun. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!